The 10 best cheapest cologne fragrances to wear on a date. Video coming right up. Stay tuned. What is going on, guys, and welcome again to another video. In today's video, I literally have the best cologne fragrances, the cheapest cologne fragrances to wear on a date, just to be prepared for this Valentine's Day coming up. Sometimes you just don't need to spend that hefty price point just to buy an expensive fragrance just to wear on a date, just to impress the significant other. These fragrances behind me will do. And these fragrances also behind me need your support with smashing that like button. These fragrances needs you guys to smash that like button. I want everybody to like this video because these fragrances totally deserve it. Also click that subscribe button and the notification bell right next to it to not miss any of my videos in the future. Share this video with all your smelly friends in a good way. If you want them to shop fragrances on a budget, links to most of these fragrances gonna be in the description if you just wanna save yourself a buck or two. Also, let me know where you're watching me from, what is your neck of the wood, and what is your scent of the day, because I'm trying to get to know everybody a little better. And today's shout out is for Big Scent Energy from California, representing. Shout out to him and shout out to California. And without making this video way too long, let's just go with my number 10. And my number 10, it's very cheap and it's also very good. This is like a chick magnet smelling type of a scent. Look at this red bottle. I know it's looking cheap, but also this is a very cheap fragrance. So I'd rather for them just to focus on the juice, and I'm okay with some minimal packaging. And this one is Nitro Red Brun by Dumont. This is a very likable scent if you like sweetie, fizzy type of fragrances. It leans somewhat kind of like Baccarat Rouge in a way, but not really. It just has that same vein of sweetness. I like it because it's also fruity and fizzy in a way. So sometimes it smells like these fruity champagnes or these fruity raspberry drinks. And I'm okay with that. This one actually, it smells pretty good. It's very strong and it gets attention. And for what, $25, $30, you just cannot go wrong with this fragrance right here. It would definitely get you compliments, especially if you are on the younger side. Number 9 on my list, it's another great fragrance, also very cheap, from the house of Lattafa, and we're talking Asad or Asad by Lattafa here. Dumont is actually suffocating me. I only sprayed a couple of sprays in the air and it just beast moding. I'm telling you, if you wear Dumont on a date, be careful with the amount of sprays. Not the case here with Asad. It's still strong, but you can be a little liberal with the amount of sprays. This is a clone of Dior Sauvage Elixir, but this one is definitely more rounder, a little bit sweeter with more vanilla. And it's not as sharp and spicy like Dior Sauvage Elixir. This one is definitely easier to wear on dates. This one actually gets compliments, and for what, $20, $19.99 sometimes or whatever. This one actually smells pretty good for the price. You cannot go wrong with Asad by Lattafa. I'm telling you, if you're looking for the cheapest and the best to get you compliments, great fragrances to wear on dates, Lattafa Asad is one of them. As a matter of fact, Nitro Red Lattafa Asad combo in the air smells magnificent. I should try this layering combo one of these days. It smells fantastic. I'm telling you, I should probably make this as my scent of the day just to try it out. Number 8 on my list is Gisada Ambassador, the original. This is a pretty good scent. Very likable. It's kind of like Dior Sauvage in a way, but with a lot more fruits in it. It smells in a way to me like Invictus by Paco Rabanne married Dior Sauvage. It's very strong. You don't need to spray as much with this one. It's a little younger too, so if you are in your early 20s or so, this is a great candidate for you. Beautiful scent that would get a lot of compliments, and ladies love this scent. You're just gonna have to be careful with the amount of sprays again, just because this one is just way too powerful. And on a date, probably you might choke yourself out and might choke your date out as well. Number 7 on my list, it's Entebaa or Entebaa by Rasasi. This is a beautiful one that people just don't talk about it no more. Only the OGs know about this cologne, which is a great one, guys. I'm telling you, it was one of my favorite colognes probably like 10 years ago. and I've worn the heck out of it, especially that I have a lot of fragrances in my repertoire, so that's a lot of juice for me. And Entebaa or Entebaa by Rasasi to me smells a lot like Silver Mountain Water by Creed with a lot of sweetness on top. It makes it definitely sexier, younger, and more attractive for sure. Give this one a try, it's a pretty good one, especially for the first 2 hours or so. When this one is pretty sweet with the Silver Mountain Water effect, it is pretty dope. Number 6 on my list is Liam by Lattafa. Lattafa is killing it on this video, guys. Lattafa does very good cologne fragrances, the cheapest also. And you cannot go wrong with Liam, I'm telling you, this one is pretty good. Instead of spending like $200, $300 on Gris Charnel by BDK Parfum, get Liam instead. It is just as sexy and as likable and as presentable as well. This one is totally unisex, a man or a woman can pull this one off. It projects, but it smells chic as well. So if you just want to smell chic on a date, if you just want to get compliments on a date, Liam by Lattafa, it's a pretty good candidate for you. Number 5 on my list, Lattafa. I'm telling you, Lattafa is killing it this video. And I'm talking about Lattafa, this is Vintage Radio. Way too many Lattafas, you forget names sometimes. This one is kind of like a manlier sexy if you're into Palo Santo, like an incensey, but very likable incensey scents with some fruity plum. This is really good, guys. I just love the Palo Santo smell. And I love plum in fragrances and vanilla. It's a clone of Inicio Paragon. So if you just don't want to spend that hefty price point on Paragon by Inicio, you can just get yourself some Vintage Radio and you'll do just fine. And this one is very likable. Ladies love it too. And it's very masculine, likable. Number 4 on my list, this is Vanilla Noir by by My Perfumes Select Vanilla Noir. This is a good bottle too, very hefty, good looking bottle. You cannot go wrong with this one, especially if you love gourmand fragrances, and ladies love gourmand fragrances. This smells like Lyra by Xerjoff. So it's kind of like a fresher vanilla, it smells kind of like a creme brulee, and it's pretty good quality for what it is. This is very good if you love gourmand fragrances and you just don't want to spend that hefty price point on Lyra by Xerjoff. Get yourself some Vanilla Noir by My Perfumes Select. Number 3 on my list is Nayel Oud by Arabiyat Prestige. I've been talking about this one for quite a bit now, just because I love it. I wear this one way more than my Tuxedo by YSL. It's a clone of Tuxedo, and I find this one, as a matter of fact, lasts on me more than Tuxedo. This one is pretty strong, it lasts, it projects. It smells very manly, very handsome. So if you're familiar with the smell of Tuxedo by YSL, this one smells exactly like it on a fraction of the price. Great on dates, very masculine and very attractive as well. Number 2 on my list is Rifaaqat by Paris Corner. Of course, this is a Baby Cat by YSL clone. As much as I love Baby Cat, this one, as a matter of fact, is doing it for me. I just miss that suede note Baby Cat has. This one, it doesn't have it as much, or it's not as prominent as Baby Cat. But this one is definitely sexier with more vanilla. And this one, as a matter of fact, will get you more compliments than Baby Cat. Just because vanilla actually sells. And people like vanilla. And if you are on a date wearing this kind of like dirty, spicy vanilla, you just cannot go wrong. One of the sexiest, cheapest cologne fragrances that I have in my collection. And for $25, $23 sometimes, you definitely cannot go wrong. Last but not least, of course, Liquid Brun by French Avenue. This is a pretty good one, guys. You cannot go wrong with this one. If you love bourbon vanilla and praline, this is very sexy, dirty but attractive at the same time. Wear this one on Valentine's Day and you wouldn't be disappointed for sure. It's a clone of Altair by Parfums de Marly, and it's a pretty good clone. So you just don't need to buy Altair by Parfums de Marly no more, because this one will do. For $40 to $50, you just cannot go wrong. So this is pretty much it, guys. This is my 10 cheapest, bestest clones to wear on dates, just to be prepared for this Valentine's Day. So if you just want to smell great, if you just want to smell sexy, very attractive, on a budget, these fragrances will do. Let me know in the comment section down below how many of these fragrances you already have in your collection. I'm curious and I would love your feedback in the comment section down below. Links to most of these fragrances is gonna be in the description if you just wanna save yourself a buck or two. Don't forget to smash this like buttons because these fragrances totally deserve it. Share this video with all you smelly friends in a good way if you just want them to smell good on a budget. Like and subscribe and see you guys next time. Peace.